Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk why there is always increase in the price of the petrol and diesel are increasing day by day in the India. The petrol has been increased to rupees 2.59 and diesel has been increased to rupees 2.61 and petrol reaches to rupees 87.30 in the New Delhi, and the other states will also be increasing in the price of the petrol in the India. So it is not a surprising thing if the petrol reaches to rupees 100. Let's check out what are the reasons behind it for increasing of the petrol and diesel rates in India. The petrol has become one of the most integral part in the life of the human beings. If the price of the petrol and the diesel increases, the commodities and the transportation prices also increases. Thus, we can say that petrol price decides the amount of the increase in the commodities and the transportation prices in the India. As the lockdown has been over, the petrol has been increasing like the fear of the person in its price. As we all know that India has been dependent on the petrol from the other countries. India exports 80% of the petrol from the other countries. As the lockdown has been over and the world has been overcome from the COVID-19, the OPEC countries, that is Organization of Petrol Exporting Countries, has been decided to produce less amount of the petrol in their countries. So it had been adversely affected on the petrol price in the world. The Russia, which is the part of the OPEC country, has been decided only to produce 97 million barrels of petrol. But as per 2019, the total amount of the demand for the petrol is 100 million barrels, but it had been decided only to produce 97 million barrels. The other country, which is the part of the OPEC country, that is Saudi Arabia, has been decided only to produce 96 million barrels, that is 1 million less than the Russia. The only reason behind to produce the less amount is to increase the price of the petrol, because in the COVID-19 lockdown there was less amount of the demand for the petrol and there is a drastic less price for the petrol. The only reason behind it is the corona and the lockdown. The price of the crude oil is $112 in 2011, but in April 2020 the price of the crude oil is only $11.5, which is very less. So the OPEC countries has been decided to produce less amount of the petrol to recover all the losses. The countries which would import large amount of the petrol from these countries would suffer from its increase in price. But the Ministry of Petroleum and the Natural Gases Affairs, that is Dharmendra Prasad, has been talked with the OPEC countries not to produce the less amount of the petroleum. So when at the time of the COVID-19, we have purchased a lot of the petroleum from you without demand. So it is not the main decision to produce the less amount of the petrol. The implication on the GST on the petrol will reduce the price of the petrol, but state governments are opposing it. The only reason behind it that the state governments are earning more profits on the petrol than the central government. Till the 2010, the government was giving subsidy on the petrol prices, but now it had been stopped. This is why the reason of increasing the petrol prices in the India. I would conclude my video by saying that go eco-friendly. If you like this video, then hit the like button. For more updates, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.